The Lindner Family Tennis Center in Mason, Ohio has hosted legends for 125 years. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams. Tournament director Bob Moran has seen them all pack the stands. He has presided over a $260 million expansion that doubled the size of the facility. He thought he had seen it all, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared him for this. Alex Eala hasn't even played a single point in Cincinnati yet. She has a first-round bye as the number 17 seed, her highest seeding ever in a WTA 1000 event. She isn't scheduled to step onto the court until Saturday. And yet, the demand for tickets to her matches has already broken every record in the tournament's 125-year history. The phone started ringing at 4 a.m. By 5 a.m., the ticketing system had crashed. By 7 a.m., Bob Moran was staring at numbers that made absolutely no sense. 35,000 Filipino-American fans are expected to flood the Lindner Family Tennis Center for Eala's Showdown against Elena-Gabriela Ruse. They are traveling from across the United States. They are planning their college reunions around her matches. They're driving 8 hours from Toronto just to see her again. And they're bringing an atmosphere that has never been seen before in the history of tennis. What one observer called a typical Filipino barangay basketball league atmosphere brought to the usually hushed tennis matches. Of course, each city and crowd bring different energy, Eala said. But when you're on the court and you know what you have to do, nothing changes much. But everything has changed. The WTA is in shock. Bob Moran is stunned. And Alex Eala fever has officially hit Cincinnati. To understand why 35,000 Filipino-American fans are descending on Cincinnati, you have to understand the sheer scale of the Alex Eala phenomenon. It is not just that she is a good tennis player. It is not just that she has won matches against top-ranked opponents. It is something far bigger, far more profound. Eala has become a symbol. She has become a source of pride for a nation of over 110 million people. She has become a gathering point for the Filipino diaspora, a way for people scattered across the globe to connect with their heritage, to celebrate their identity, to feel united in a shared purpose. The numbers tell the story. In Washington, organizers revealed that ticket demands increased by 80% because of Eala's matches. Filipino fans bought thousands of tickets even before the tournament began. The stadium with more than 10,000 seats was sold out thanks to the strong interest of the Filipino fans. In Toronto, the phenomenon reached new heights. Tournament director Carl Hale revealed that Eala had generated upwards of 5,000 ticket sales, making the 2,800-seat grandstand court too small for her appearance. They were forced to move her to center court because of the ticket demand. The 12,500-seater arena was packed with Filipino fans, bringing a typical Filipino barangay basketball league atmosphere to the usually hushed tennis matches. For the first time in 2 decades, the opening Wednesday night match was sold out. Now, Cincinnati is experiencing the same phenomenon, but on a scale that no one could have anticipated. The city of Cincinnati, Ohio, has only about 2,000 Filipino residents. But organizers were stunned when what seemed like 35,000 supporters suddenly descended on the tournament. Fans are traveling from across the United States, from California, from Texas, from New York, from Florida. One group of friends planned their entire college reunion around a trip to Cincinnati, specifically to watch Eala play. The friends are now based in different parts of the United States, but they coordinated their schedules, booked flights, and traveled across the country, all for the chance to see the Filipino star compete. Another fan watched Eala in Toronto at the National Bank Open, then drove 8 hours to Cincinnati for another chance to see her. 8 hours. That's not a casual drive. That's a pilgrimage. I've never seen anything like this, one fan told reporters. She's not just a tennis player. She's our champion. She's representing all of us. Even the game's biggest stars have taken notice. Coco Gauff has welcomed this as a big development for the women's tour. I like that Alex brings a whole new demographic to the WTA tour, Gauff said. I know you were mostly supporting Alex, but I have to say, it is great to be on a crowded court. I played this tournament for many years, and to see the stadium full, it means a lot. Now, in Cincinnati, the phenomenon is reaching new heights. The fans are not just attending matches. They are making history. They're showing the world what is possible when a nation gets behind one of its own. August 14th, 2026. The first round of the Cincinnati Open has just concluded. Elena-Gabriela Ruse, the 77th-ranked Romanian, has cruised past Poland's Magda Linette in a stunning display of dominance. The final scoreline reads 6-0, 6-3. The victory sets up a second-round showdown between Ruse and Eala, a rematch of their 2024 U.S. Open qualifier encounter, where Ruse hacked out a 6-3, 1-6, 6-4 win that denied Eala what would have been her first main draw appearance in a Grand Slam. For Eala, this is personal. This is revenge. Ruse denied the Filipino what would have been her first main draw appearance in a Grand Slam. Back then, Eala was still ranked outside the world top 150 at number 153, while Ruse was at number 122. The loss was devastating, a gut punch that Eala has carried with her for 2 years. But Eala is not the same player she was in 2024. She has improved her serve, strengthened her ground strokes, and developed a mental fortitude that has allowed her to win 7 matches in a row. She has beaten world number 3 Jessica Pegula and other top-ranked players. She is no longer the player who lost to Ruse at the U.S. Open qualifiers. Now, she has a chance for payback, and the fans are rushing to witness it. Eala, seeded number 17 and ranked number 20 in the world, received a first-round bye and will now make her Cincinnati debut against the Romanian. She has been in superb form during the North American hardcourt swing, winning Washington, D.C. and reaching the round of 16 in Toronto. She has already played 56 matches this season, with 37 wins and 19 losses, more than any other top 20 WTA player. Eala has found success against past conquerors, beating each of her last 7 opponents who previously defeated her. She has topped Mexico's Renata Zarazua, Australia's Maya Joint, Poland's Iga Swiatek, China's Zheng Qinwen, Canada's Leylah Fernandez, and USA's Jessica Pegula. Now, Ruse is next on her list. Eala continues her revenge tour when she goes up against Ruse in the second round. The stage is set. The revenge tour continues, and the fans are rushing to be part of it. If Eala gets her payback on Ruse, she will face either close friend Zeynep Sönmez of Turkey or world number 10 Amanda Anisimova of the United States in a round of 32. A deep run in Cincinnati could also set Eala up for a series of rematches against top 10 players Linda Noskova, Jessica Pegula, and either Elena Rybakina or Iga Swiatek. The Cincinnati Open serves as Eala's last major tune-up before making her expected main draw appearance in the U.S. Open. August 15th, 2026. Mason, Ohio. The Lindner Family Tennis Center. The stands are filling up hours before Eala's match. Filipino flags are everywhere, thousands of them, waving in unison, creating a sea of red, white, and blue that stretches from the front rows to the highest rafters. The chant are already beginning. Laban Alex echoes through the stadium, a battle cry that has become the anthem of a movement. The atmosphere is not that of a tennis match, not the hushed, polite applause that has traditionally defined the sport. This is what one observer called a Barangi Basketball League atmosphere brought to the tennis court. This is a rock concert, a festival, a celebration of national pride. Rennie Stubbs, the former doubles world number 1, has noted the phenomenon. I would say 80 of the crowd were for Alex Eala, maybe more, she said after the Toronto tournament. She also noted the stark contrast in crowd reactions, with around 80% or even more of the crowd cheering for Eala. Stubbs has also pointed out that Eala's supporters have attracted attention throughout the North American hardcourt swing. While some observers have questioned crowd behavior during certain matches, Stubbs stressed that she enjoys seeing the excitement Eala generates whenever she steps on court. I am all for the excitement. There is nothing more exciting than what we are getting every time she walks on the court. She also revealed a touching moment from the Toronto tournament. Katie McNally said to her after the match, "Thank you for letting me be a part of this." So even the tennis players that have been out here a long time are realizing that this is an atmosphere that you probably have never played in front of ever, except maybe Serena in New York the last time she played there. That is what you're getting every time you play Alex Eala, so you have to be mentally prepared to deal with that. Stubbs finished with a bold prediction. Alex Eala is going to bring so many young kids to the sport of tennis, and that is only going to make this sport grow even more. Now, in Cincinnati, the same atmosphere is unfolding on an even larger scale. The fans are not just attending matches. They are making history. They're showing the world what is possible when a nation gets behind one of its own. Eala herself has been moved by the support. It's an amazing experience, she said. It's nice to see that the Filipino community is really showing up and enjoying tennis. Hopefully, it will help grow the sport as well and, in the end, give them something new and joyful experience. August 10th, 2026. The WTA announced the official seedings for the Cincinnati Open. And for the first time in her career, Alexandra Eala had earned a seeding that reflected her status among the sport's elite. Eala, ranked number 20 in the world, was projected as the number 17 seed in the main draw. It was her highest seeding ever in a 1,000-level event, a testament to her meteoric rise. With 3 players in the top 20 unable to compete due to injuries, Eala got seeded 17th, her highest in a WTA 1000 tournament, and earned a first-round bye. The seeding was a reflection of her remarkable journey. Just months earlier, she had been ranked outside the top 100. Her Washington Open title had catapulted her into the top 20, adding 500 ranking points to her total. She had defeated a murderer's row of opponents: Olympic gold medalist Zheng Qinwen, defending champion Leylah Fernandez, world number 10 Elena Svitolina, 4-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, and world number 3 Jessica Pegula. Now, she was a seeded player at one of the biggest tournaments in the world. And with that seeding came something even more valuable: the attention of millions of fans who wanted to see her play. The announcement of her seeding sent shockwaves through the Filipino community. Social media exploded with excitement. Ticket inquiries surged. The ticketing system, already under pressure from the general demand for the tournament, was overwhelmed. Now, in Cincinnati, Eala is the number 17 seed, her highest seeding ever in a WTA 1000 event. She has earned a first-round bye, a privilege that shows how far she has come. Eala has been green and go against anyone, squashing doubts on her minor ankle injury and fatigue after playing 8 straight matches in the past week. She had 7 straight wins in that stretch for the longest streak of her career and the longest active in the WTA Tour at the time. I think I've really played well in the past weeks, and I think I'm healthy, which is something I'm super grateful for, Eala vowed. It's something that's obviously on the top of my priority all the time. I'm counting my blessings, and I'm taking the lessons that I've had from these 2 weeks and hopefully implementing them even more in a better way in Cincinnati and New York. August 15th, 2026. Mason, Ohio. The Lindner Family Tennis Center. The stands are filled to capacity. The Filipino flags are waving. The chants of Laban, Alex, echo through the stadium. The fans have rushed to be here. They have traveled from across the United States, from Canada, from the Philippines itself. They have planned their college reunions around this moment. They have driven 8 hours. They have dropped everything. And now, Alex Eala is about to give them exactly what they came for. She walks onto the court for her second-round match with the confidence of a champion. She has been here before. She knows what it takes to win, and she is ready to make a statement. Her opponent, Elena-Gabriela Ruse, is a dangerous player who knows exactly how to beat her. But Eala is not intimidated. She has faced tougher opponents, overcome greater odds, and emerged victorious. She has beaten each of her last 7 opponents who previously defeated her. From the very first point, Eala takes control. Her serve is dialed in, her ground strokes are precise, and her movement is effortless. The crowd roars with every point, their chants echoing through the stadium. The Filipina sensation is playing like a woman possessed. The match is a battle. As predicted, Ruse fights back, pushing Eala to her limits. But this time, Eala does not waver. She does not let the pressure rattle her. She does not let the ghosts of past losses creep back into her mind. She does what champions do. She regroups. She refocuses. and she unleashes a barrage of tennis that Ruse simply cannot handle. The victory is sealed. Eala advances to the third round, her Cincinnati campaign off to a winning start. The crowd erupts, the flags wave, and the tennis world takes notice. After the match, Eala is asked about the fans who rushed to see her. She smiles, her eyes filled with emotion. "It's an amazing experience," she says. "It's nice to see that the Filipino community is really showing up and enjoying tennis. Hopefully it will help grow the sport as well and, in the end, give them something new and joyful experience. Maraming salamat sa mga kababayan natin sa lahat ng ginawa niyo mula sa Washington hanggang Toronto at sa lahat ng gagawin niyo pa. Parati kayong sumusuporta at nagdadasal. Parati kayong nagpupuyat kaya tuloy-tuloy lang akong magtatrabaho para sa inyo." The crowd goes absolutely mad. Alexandra Eala has not just won a match. She has proven that the fans who rushed to see her were right to believe. She has proven that she belongs among the greats. And she has proven that she is just getting started. From the cracked courts of Quezon City, where tennis was a luxury, to the center courts of Cincinnati, where she has broken every ticket record in tournament history, Alexandra Eala has proven that champions don't just win matches, they move mountains. And the fans who dropped everything to watch her, they knew it all along. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the center courts of Cincinnati, where she has broken every ticket record in tournament history, Alexandra Eala has proven that champions don't just win matches, they move mountains. And the 35,000 Filipino-American fans who flooded the Lindner Family Tennis Center, who planned their college reunions around her matches, who drove 8 hours from Toronto, who traveled across the country just to see her play, they knew it all along. The WTA is in shock. Bob Moran is stunned. And the Cincinnati Open will never be the same. Alex Eala fever has arrived, and it's just getting started.